What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, interesting news. Interesting news. Pound for pound king. 4-division world champion. 2-division undisputed world champion. Superstar boxer. Terence Bud Crawford. 41 wins, no loss, no draw. 31 wins by way of knockout. Terence Crawford is going to allow the towering inferno, shockingly, Sebastian Fundora, to go ahead, have a voluntary defense, which is going to be Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr., the former unified 3-belt WBA, WBC, IBF welterweight world champion, superstar boxer. And the last time we saw Errol Spence was him losing to Terence Crawford, right? Now, Terence Crawford, he had until this Monday to make a decision on the WBO title. He asked for an extension. He got the extension. And now him and Fundora came to an agreement that's going to allow Fundora to have this WBC, WBO voluntary defense against Errol Spence. Now, we know this was planned since Fundora beat Tim Tszyu back in March. Errol Spence got in the ring with Fundora. We know this was always the plan. But now there's a plot twist. Now, Terence Crawford resumes negotiations after this fight. And they're saying that this fight is going to take place in January, which means Terence Crawford gets to fight the winner of this fight. And that sets up a mega rematch. Remember, he was supposed to have an immediate rematch with Errol Spence Jr., right? And that fell through. Now, Errol Spence fights, gets his back in the W, back in the win column, gets his feet back under him, collects some belts. Now it's a unification bout with Terence Crawford again in a rematch should he beat the towering inferno, Sebastian Fundora. So Errol Spence, 28 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 22 wins by way of knockout, 34 years of age, 5'9", with a 72-inch arm reach. Sebastian Fundora, 6'6", 80-inch arm reach, 21 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 13 wins by way of knockout. The towering inferno, southpaw. This helps build up that fight between Terence Crawford and Errol Spence rematch. And I think Terence Crawford agreed and understands, expect Terence Crawford to be at that fight, Errol Spence and Fundora. Expect Terence Crawford to be there because it builds up a fight. Now the question is, what's Terence Crawford going to do in the meantime? Who's Terence Crawford going to fight in the meantime? Well, I have an idea. Why don't Terence Crawford, in the meantime, fight the winner of Bakram Matali of Tim Tszyu? Because he's not getting the Canelo Alvarez fight. Tim Tszyu, Bakram Matali are going to fight next Saturday. So why don't he fight the winner of that fight? Picks up the IBF title and then fights, because he could fight the winner of that fight in January. January, February, same time. So that way, he'll be on the same schedule with the winner of that fight. He fights the winner of that fight, and guess what? That shortens his route to undisputed. Right? No, well, it's still the same route. But now he fights 2 fights and gets the winner. I mean, then he's undisputed. Makes sense, right? Makes sense. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. But Sebastian Fundora, Errol Spence next. And, you know, there was reports and rumors out there, and a few things pushed it. David Benavidez, David Morrell, Errol Spence versus Fundora was rumored to be out there. Was said that that's not happening. Well, guess what? The fighters made it happen again. Terence Crawford agreed to allow this fight to happen with Errol Spence and Fundora. And David Benavidez contacted David Morrell, and he made that happen as well. So let's see how this all unfolds and plays out, man. This is great. This is great, man. I can't wait to see Errol Spence back in the ring. This is going to be a challenge. It's going to be in Dallas. It's going to be at AT&T Dallas Cowboys Stadium in Arlington, Texas. I can't wait to see it. Errol Spence, no tune-ups. This dude don't do tune-ups. He legit don't do tune-ups. Legit. Could only do a salute that, man. Salute to Errol Spence. And that's all I got for y'all. Drop a comment in the comment section and let me know what y'all think. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all in one word. But it seems to me that they setting up Terence Crawford, Errol Spence rematch. That's what it seemed like to me. And I think that Terence Crawford wants to give Errol Spence another opportunity. I think that Terence Crawford in his heart wants to give Errol Spence another opportunity. And let's see how this unfolds, man. That's all I got for y'all. Let me know what y'all think. Peace.